Hello and welcome to Teleschool. Teleschool helps to increase knowledge and improve the learning growth of viewers through our innovative and educational segments on various academic topics. We do this because we know it's suitable for universal primary education. On English Sense, our topic is types of verbs, while on academics today, we're going to be learning more about drug abuse. I am Ijoma Idikachima and I'm your host for today. Follow us on our social media handles, our Instagram, TV and YouTube channel at Teenz Global. Alright, so it's time to learn with Teenz Global. This is the English Sense. Today we are learning about the different types of verbs. Let's start with the regular verb. A regular verb is a verb that has its past and past participle made by adding d or ed. For example, bake, baked, baked. Open, opened, opened. The irregular verb. The irregular verb is a verb in which the past tense is not formed by adding the usual ed ending. Example, begin, began, begun. Forget, forgot, forgotten. The linking verb. A linking verb acts as a link between two words. It connects or links a subject to a noun or an adjective. For example, the baby is happy about food. Students are excited about school. Intransitive verb. An intransitive verb does not need any object to complete itself and does not pass its action from the subject to an object. For example, John is climbing right now. Rita smiled repeatedly. The transitive verb. A transitive verb is a verb that needs an object to complete itself. It passes its action from a subject to an object. For example, John is climbing the tree. Rita gave her a blue bag. Finite verb. These are verbs that can change their form in accordance with the subject. It is limited by number, person, gender of the subject. Let's look at an example. King writes letters. They write letters. We have written letters. So here we can see the verb change in accordance with the subject in each of the sentence. Infinite verb. These are verbs that show an infinite action and is not limited by number, person, or turns of the subject. For example, Joy tries to sing. We try to sing. They try to sing. Let's also look at the difference between main verb and auxiliary verb. The main verb is also called the principal verb and it has meaning of its own, while an auxiliary verb does not have meaning of their own and are also called helping verb as it helps the main verb in giving proper information to the reader. Example, we do drive safely. I have given the girl her books. This is how much we can take on English Sense today. Sending two examples of the main verb and auxiliary verb in a sentence construction. On academics today, we are looking at drug abuse. Drug abuse is the use of illegal drugs or the use of prescription or over-the-counter drugs for purposes other than those for which they are meant to be used or in excessive amounts. Many drugs that are abused are also addictive despite negative consequences. Now, drug abuse can lead to health disorders, depression, anxiety, early aggressive behaviors, antisocial personality disorders. It affects body organs, the brain, and other traumatic and life-threatening experiences. Causes of drug abuse: anxiety disorders or depression, attention deficit hyperactive disorder, bipolar disorder, early drug use, lack of parental supervision, peer pressure, parental substance abuse, child abuse and neglect, poor family communication, and stress. Let's see the complications and impact of drug abuse in one's life. Drug abuse can cause brain damage, which can lead to memory loss, cancer, cardiac arrest, infectious diseases, legal, academic, work, and social problems, liver, lung, or kidney disease, malnutrition, psychological changes such as aggression, depression, hallucination, respiratory arrest, stroke, stupor or coma, and also withdrawal symptoms. Some symptoms of drug abuse include intoxication, deterioration of relationship, low school or work performance, craving for the drug and difficulty to quit, financial problems, mental illness, unfulfilled responsibilities, mood swings, and behavioral changes. Possible treatment of drug abuse include cognitive behavioral therapy, family therapy, medications by psychologists or medical doctors, motivational incentive, motivational interviewing, rehabilitation process, supervised withdrawal, and support group. It is important to note that before you take any medication or drugs, kindly confirm with your healthcare provider to avoid drug abuse and its complications. This is the much we can take on academics today, but always remember to say no to drug abuse. We've learned so much about types of verbs and also drug abuse and how we can actually avoid the social vice in our society. Next week promises to be more interesting. I am Ijoma Idika Chima.